Hey, welcome back to the second episode. So the first thing I decided to do was buy some upgrades. So I had a Sears ring in the bank, as well as an anchor and a Gmall. So I put 1 mil cash aside for that. I also bought some mystics, a spirit shield, some javelins, a heavy ballista, and let's see the setup that I decided to go for. So this is the setup that I went for. My main KO potential is ballista into Gmall, but I brought an anchor just in case they're camping range so that I can get one big hit. Anchor is nowhere near as accurate as the ballista, and you'll see in some of the clips that basically I'm just camping a ballista even if they're prone range. I wanted to go to Graves dragons, so central green dragons first, just to compare it to East dragons, and this is what I found. So looking around Graves, I didn't really find anything worthwhile. I found one PK, and you'll see that in a second. But the thing that I would say about the people that you do find here, which is rarer than East Dragons, is they tend to risk a little bit more. I think these people are a little bit more savvy because it's a quicker return to this dragon. You also find people with cannons quite a lot. So I started off, killing these guys. While I was at Graves, I didn't come across any PKs except for this guy, and I couldn't even attack him. Luckily for me, though, I don't know why I did this, but he said, "Let's go," and seemingly wanted to fight me, so I dragged him north. I ended up TBing him, and then this happened. And this clip kind of made me realize, actually, right now I've got good enough gear that I can PK anywhere. I can be taken on, especially pures, literally anywhere around the wilderness. So I didn't need to kind of do this starter PKing stuff where I killed people gathering resources or anything like that. And I decided after this to kind of move around the map. So I took a quick detour down to Mammoths and I managed to find this guy with a crossbow. Um, this is a multi-area, so this is potentially risky, but it's fairly inactive here. And if you do get caught, you can always run west into singles. So I took my chances, and it paid off. So Mammoths was similar to Graves, where it was actually a bit dead. There weren't many people there, so I decided to go to Chins, where I knew it would be a hot spot. I was actually returning via Carolanga, which is actually the Graves teleport, the ancient Graves teleport. And so I saw quite a few people on the way, and that's why you're going to see a few more clips at Graves. Once again, as I was running up to Chins, I found this guy doing Wilderness Slayer. Um, I got quite a lot of coins off him. I don't think he lost his untradables because he was below 20 wildy. In fact, he definitely didn't. But I think that a lot of them broke, so his torso's fire cake, which is why we got the extra coins. A bit of a random person to kill, but I saw his cannon shooting off. And this was the best kill that I got on my way up to Chins from Graves. Saw this guy just sitting on the mound at Graves and got a TB on him. Unfortunately, I wasn't recording at the start. But yeah, I managed to get a double Gmall off prayer. It was pretty slow, but I don't think he was expecting it. And we walked away with 1.3, I think it was. Because I didn't have a particularly expensive +1, I decided to go to World 65 Chins. World 65 Chins is quite active because you've got the very low level chin hunters who go there to avoid getting killed by low level pures with a dark bow. Because those people can't protect item. But nevertheless, people with dark bows low levels do log into World 65 regularly, which attracts pures, which attracts high level pures, which are obviously the people that I'm after, as well as these defender PKs, I call them, that kind of protect chin hunters. So that's kind of what you're seeing here. While you're PKing at chins, you're going to come across people coming down south from the Rev Cave entrance because Revenance is so active. And I found this guy. He was obviously Skulled PVMing or as part of one of those Skulled clans at Revs. So I killed him. I didn't get too much loot off of him, but it motivated me to go up to the Rev Cave entrance and see what I could find. On this med level, PKing at the entrance isn't the smartest idea. It doesn't have barrage, well, at least it's not on barrages right now. And also, I've got a main if I want to PK at this wilderness level. So this is the only clip that I got at the entrance. I ran into multi because his team went away. And we got a little bit of loot from it, but other than that, I pretty much stuck to chins. So on my way from the bank up to chins, I encountered this guy who was on freezes. I managed to catch a TB on him, and then we fought for a little bit. I wasn't doing much damage, but as you can see here, I managed to tank his really OP combo, which is claws to ballista. Then I managed to get a spec off on him. I didn't manage to kill him with that though. I was on audio with a friend of mine at the time, so we were just kind of duo, two-manning. And once he turned up, you see I chanced the guy here, but he started to run away. My friend managed to catch it and specced him out pretty much instantly. So it was our loot. Yeah, we got a little bit of help, but we take those, and I walked away with 1.4 mil. Back up to chins, and I found this pure running down away from a PK. The PK actually PJ'd me off, but I managed to get back on the pure, and with a slow double Gmaul to anchor combo, we smited him. And we got a ballista, so that was a nice 750k, I think, added to the PK tab. Other than that, we found a couple of pures. I've got no idea why these pures fight me. It's just easy mode against these guys. This account was built to fight people like this, but yeah, I'll take it. So now comes to the highlight of the video for me, or at least my favourite moment making this video. So I was just picking on pures, I just killed this pure, and then out of the corner of my eye I saw a pure that looked like he was risking, so I threw a TB on him. He ended up not eating, so I was a bit confused, but all of a sudden a main ran in with purpose and started attacking me. So what I think happened is that guy was double logging, and on his pure he didn't realize he was TB'd, so he must have clicked TB, then clicked away from his screen or focused on his main. But yeah, we managed to get his pure for just over a mil. So this is going to be a bit of a shorter episode today because I was pretty much out of supplies at this point. I've managed to PK a fair bit. I think I PK'd around 7.5 mil, but I'm going to show you the loot tab in a minute anyway. And I decided, yeah, this would be a good time to go and resupply, potentially get some upgrades, and so I'll be back with what I decided to get. And this is a loot tab from this episode. So you didn't see all of these kills. I didn't record a couple of them, but collectively this is what we got. Most notably the occults, the tome of fires, and the heavy ballista. It says about 7.5 mil, but I'm going to sell it all. And as you can see, I made about 8 mil. So we've got 8 mil to play with. So gear upgrades wise, I decided to go with the D boots and the berserker ring, which I'm about to imbue for increased max hits on the Gmaul and the anchor. As well, we bought a load of supplies. I wanted to keep supplies just because it's really annoying running out all the time. And I've got a little bit of cash left over just in case I die and I need to re-gear. I can just create a setup. But yeah, I'm just about to imbue this now. If you enjoyed the video, it's a bit of a short one today. Make sure you like it, subscribe, and leave a comment if you've got any suggestions or anything. I do appreciate it. Cheers, guys. Bye.